Hello, this tutorial provides a brief introduction into how regular expressions can be used in MemoQ to simplify some tasks. I emphasize this is only an introduction to regular expressions as such. Regular expressions can be very powerful, but can become very complicated. This tutorial shows only very simple examples, but even these simple examples can greatly simplify your work. First of all, I've defined a first set in defined auto translation rules. Again, with settings, auto translation rules. I've predefined two members. The first one here is called converts German format dates into US format dates. A German format date has the form date, month, year. The American format I've used has year dash month dash day. So here I've defined three rules. The first rule has a 1 or 2 digit day, a 1 or 2 digit month, and a 2-digit year. The year is always assumed to be 2000, so the converted rule replaces it with 2000 prefix to the year, dash, month, dash, year, days there. Second one is similar. Here we have a 4-digit year, which is taken unchanged to the output. So you have year, 4-digit year in this case, dash, month, dash, day. The third rule uses a special facility of MemoQ, so-called custom lists, where I can define translation pairs or conversions to be performed. MemoQ requires that such custom lists have the form hash name hash, where obviously the name must be unique. And this we'll look at see what the custom list actually contains. Go to translation pairs, where I've defined my custom list here, again, hash month hash, which converts a German month name into the equivalent month number, for example, Jan or Januar into 01. I can use either the abbreviation, 3-digit abbreviation and abbreviation, or the complete name, both of which are converted into 01. Okay, we've seen what's in there. A comment about the editor for regular editor in auto translation rules. It's fairly basic, so the handling has some special peculiarities. I'll discuss this later in a later tutorial. But it certainly serves its purpose, but it's could be a little bit easier. Okay, this here, go back to this rule which we said has a 1 or 2 digit day number. The month is converted using this custom list, and the year can be either 4 digits or 2 digits. The output replaced is the month converted here, the day number, and the year again with hyphens as abbreviations as delimiter. Another capability is temperature conversion. Those conversions here, I've defined some simple set of temperature conversion. Let's see what we can do here. Here, conversions. Here I've make a simple I convert Fahrenheit into centigrade. You might remember the rule for converting a Fahrenheit temperature into centigrade is the temperature, Fahrenheit temperature minus 32, multiplied by 5 divided by 9. The conversion rules in MemoQ use two terms. They use a scale and the offset. The source value, or input value, is multiplied by the scale. In this case, it's 0.55, which is 5/9, and the offset is also taken off, subtracted after the conversion has been formed, that's after it's been scaled. This is why it's not minus 32, but rather minus 17,7.77, which is minus 32 multiplied by 5 divided by 9. Okay. Obviously, we have to activate these two rules to make them true so they can be used. The conversion, temperature conversion, and the date. We now go to our translations. Preparation. Pre-translate. Preparation. Populate number in terms. Segments. And see what's happened. Look at our document. The first thing we can see that there are some segments have a green background. These are auto translatables. Here we can see here 31st of January 1900 has been converted into the American format. Here, and the next date here, the same thing. '04, 10, 15. If you might remember, the conversion rule for a month name took the year unchanged. There was no conversion from century, as in the case here, the fourth one, which was taken to convert it into 2016. And we look further here, and the centigrade Fahrenheit has been converted into the equivalent using this conversion table here. I'll take over the other two terms here. I'll to the translation the other terms which haven't been. Another use of regular expressions is in search replace. Here, for example, I've defined a regular expression to convert German double quotes, which are subscripted or superscripted into the English or American format. Obviously, I have to say replace. I have to click regular expressions, replace all. And you see the German format double quotes being replaced into the American formats. Another simple regular expression I've used here is a expression regular expression which checks to see whether there is a space in front of the equal sign. We should see whether we can do this. Okay. As you see here, the space is missing. Change it. Find the next. And that's all. Okay. I'll convert this back to the original format because I want to show I suppose it's best to describe a small bug in MemoQ in the QA. Let's go to Project Home, Settings. Another use of regular expressions is in quality assurance. Here I've defined my own regular expressions, activated, edit to see what we've defined there. Regular expressions. Here I've defined 3 regular expressions, which can expand them to see what's in there. The first one searches for duplicate words, which we haven't discussed up to now. The second one is for German number, which is in this case is not appropriate. And the third one is searches for a missing space in front of a equal sign. a comment is here. It's useful to make a comment as to what it does, because regular expressions are, as I mentioned, can become quite complicated and are not easy to understand at first when you first look at them. Okay, so let's go back to our documents. Let's do a QA on it, quality assurance. And remember, we've activated our own quality assurance rules, which supplements the standard rules that are available in QA, in MemoQ. Here, we might remember the duplicate words. Here, doc is duplicated. The other things are quite usual, but you might notice that the tests we included checked for a missing space in front of the equal sign is not picked up here in QA, although the rule is exactly the same as will for the search replace. This appears to be, I would say, a small bug in QA. Okay, this is completes the brief introduction as to where regular expressions can be used in MemoQ. As I said, these are just very simple examples. They certainly can be extended, but it should give you some impression of what they can be used for. Thank you.